What's going on, guys? It's Compound Super 10 back again for another video here on the channel. And here we are for another episode of FIFA Career Mode Swansea. I know there's been so much up with this second series, I swear to God. At least we're here. This is the first episode I'm recording since I corrected everything. It's like, obviously you guys have seen episode 18, 19, 20 and 21 for the past 2 weekends. If you guys haven't told, by the way, Career Mode is obviously going up on the weekends. If you want to see anything to do with schedule, go follow me on Twitter. I always post everything up on there to my 11 followers. You know, if you guys ever want to know anything, I always put it up there. I give you sneak peeks, everything. They're always over there. Twitter's always in the description too. So make sure you guys go do that if you want to. But today is the first episode I'm recording since the fuck up. And you can already tell one change from the last time. In I believe the breaking news, if it's the #1 breaking news, is it? No, it's not. But yes, if anything, I'm just gonna go to this training skill, so nothing is spoiled. I'll go through it one by one with you. So there are quite a few changes. There are players that aren't here that were, and there are players that are now here that weren't. Other than that, there really isn't much difference. Our group stage, our groups are different. As well in the Champions League, but that's no big difference, and we are not in first. I tell you, we are literally on the exact same day that I left off last episode. We are the day before the second group stage of the Champions League. We are not first in the Premier League because I literally simmed all the way from the beginning of the season to here. And if anything, I don't think it's bad because it gives us a little bit more challenge to try and get back at the table. We're not last by any means. I'll show you. I'll show you all guys know. But I think first, I should probably show you the different players. Ironically, one of them's injured right now. So, as you guys know, we signed, I believe, we signed Jordan Ayew, we signed Ashley Williams, not Ayew, yeah, we signed Andre Ayew, we signed Ashley Williams, we signed Ozil and Sanchez on free contracts. I can't remember who else we signed, to be honest. I really can't. There are a few people that are here, like Emre Can. He was here before the break. Canales was here before the break as well. I'm trying to think if anyone else is here. I don't really know, to be honest. 100%. That was like a month ago at least. So this is the main squad now. And oh wait, Benteke we didn't sign either. So I didn't sign Benteke again, but only because when I first signed him, I regretted it already. I like playing with Benteke, but I play with him too much, if that makes sense. Like, in career mode, he's usually one of the first signings I'll make, because, I don't know, he's just a solid striker for a season or two. So I decided to mix it up. I searched a few strikers, and we have come up with Andon, or however you want to say it. He's a Romanian striker. I believe he came from Deportivo, but I can check that in a minute. He's 81. He is 25, and again, I'll go through transfer fees and stuff like that with you in a minute. There isn't going to be any gameplay in this episode except for the next Champions League game, so if anything, this is a catch-up episode. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what fucking happens, shall we? I'm trying to go through this as quickly as possible. We got Adon. We bought Nissan Tadic. Oh, I can't remember his first name. Disan Tadic, I think. Tadic for the cam position. And we bought Soriano from Villarreal as our left mid. Musonda, we bought Ruben Neves to play in the central defensive mid position alongside Emre Can. Our defense is all the same as well. We got Luke Shaw, Uri. We bought Kurt Zuma because I believe I haven't sold Luke yet. I think I just bought Kurt Zuma because I wanted Kurt Zuma, and obviously we've got Sergio Roberto, which was here before the anyway. That was the one signing I wanted to make sure that happened again, and obviously we have Pau Lopez. I signed Fernando Torres on a free contract because I thought, hey, why not? I thought it was just a bit of fun. Torres, I really like Torres, so he's here. Anyone else that we've signed? Eric Lamela. We got Eric Lamela to go on the right. Musonda's there at the moment, but we do have Eric Lamela who's currently injured. Don is currently injured as well, and then no one else really new here on the pitch. That's all the signings that we made. It doesn't tell me who sold, I don't think. So if we go through here, says you're about to, obviously we signed him for 30 million, same as last time. Cedric went back out on loan to Nice, but we can call him back if we need to. Kurt Zuma, we bought him in for 17.4 million. Anyone else that we signed in on loan? We got Twin Zebe on, I think we had him last time. We traded Leroy Fer and 12 million for Ruben Neves, only because I thought, hey, we got Canales and we got Tadic at the time, so I was like, we don't need Fer, so let's give him 12 million plus Fer. So that's how we got Ruben Neves, and I didn't really have the money at the time as well. Jay Fulton is joining Nottingham Forest because he's done a pre-contract with him when the transfer window opens. Eric Lamela, it doesn't say. Oh no, Eric Lamela I think was a free transfer. I think it was a free transfer, so that's why it's not telling me a price. Ki Sung Young is out on loan. I believe he was at Arsenal last time, but now he's at Monterrey. I don't know where that is. Marich, no one cares about him. Klukas was loan, transfer listed, loan listed. Tom Carroll, loan listed. And Richan, obviously we got him for free. Soriano, we signed for Villarreal for 15.8 million. Sopi, we sent out on loan to Malaga. Canales was free transfer. We signed Tadic for 10.5 million plus Narsing. Because we have Eric Lamela and Eric Lamela got Ayu who can play on the right, and obviously Busonda. Conti is still here as well. Fernando Torres signed on free transfer. We signed Adon for 26.5 million, and Ollie McBurney is out there. The other people I was looking at quickly as well, if we go into Transfer Hub, these are the people that I was considering buying. I was trying to possibly sign Rooney for this cam position other than Tadic, and then for the CDM position I was trying to decide between Ramsey and Guy, but I ended up going with Ruben Neves. I really wanted Bertrand Traore, but I decided not to go for it. Here we go. Yeah, so these are all the people we signed. I can see all the people that we've sold out. We've actually got a transfer offer for Lucas Hernandez. I'm assuming that's going to be in the thing. So yeah, so I know. So he's going out on loan, and the transfer window opens. I don't think we actually sold anyone. Did we sell anyone? No. We rejected an offer from there. Yeah, we haven't really sold anyone actually. Yeah, we didn't sell anyone other than the people we transferred, but it doesn't come up showing that. So that's it essentially on the changes, and in terms for groups, I think we had PSG last time as the main competitor. We got Juventus, Krasnodar, and Beşiktaş in our Champions League group this time around. So I believe that's all the changes. So now let's jump into the mail, and then we can get into some gameplay. Okay guys, so this is the other change, obviously as well. Our wage budget and transfer budget is gone. We have like nothing left. The only other thing I wanted to show you as well is our objectives. I can't remember if they're different from last time. So youth development, they want us to sign one player, play them in 10 matches, and then sign 4 players in these certain positions. That one's been there for a while, I think. It's been there for at least a season, so you guys have seen that. Within 2 seasons, increase each club worth by 2%, by 15%. They want us to finish in a Euro League spot and reach around 16 of the FA Cup, and they want us to reach the knockout stage of the Champions League. So now we're going to go into mail. These are all actually new to me. I have no idea what's happened. Leon Britton is a bit pissed that he didn't get to start. Luke Shaw is happy that he's playing. Press conference, Canada. Fuck off, Canada. Fuck Canada. Shout out to you guys if you know that episode of South Park. We got a few transfers. I'm assuming. I'm assuming that I must have started 5 months. I've done this up for 5 fucking months, fam. Anyway, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, 76. No, thank you. Lewis Baker, no, thank you, and Chavaloa, no, thank you. So they're all crap. We have an offer from Lucas Hernandez, like we saw. Do I have enough centre backs? That's the question. You know, like, because I kind of need a striker, if anything, because Adon is out for 5 months. But hey, let's go in. I mean, we do have Torres, but you know, let's negotiate with Leicester, see what they can offer, and maybe go for a striker or something. I don't know. Maybe go for Bertrand Traore. I don't know. First of all, I want like a sell-on clause of like 5%, and I want like 25 million. 22. and no selling clause. I can do without the selling clause, but 25 million, 25.9 sounds about right to me. 24.1. If you can do 24.1, you can do 25, my man. Thank you very much. So we just got 25 million for Lucas Hernandez, which is pretty damn sick, if you don't say so myself. Yeah, the transfer may not go through. And what month are we actually in? October? Yeah, so we're at the end of October. So I don't know. Adon's gonna be out for 5 months. That's October, November, December, January, February. So I don't know. I can't. It's not like I can get a striker in right now anyway. So I'm stuck with. By the time that comes around, I'll have Adon back pretty much. So I don't know. We'll see how we go with Torres and Ayew. You know, just I don't know. Very cute. I'll try and make a striker move happen. But you know, it's been 12 minutes into the recording, and we haven't played a game yet. So it's just been a bunch of catch up. I do apologize for that, but you know, it's kind of necessary when this kind of shit happens. I hope you guys are okay with the decisions I made. I know, like, I didn't, and let me explain, like, my Sanchez and Ozil decision to you while we sort out this mess. It's more of the fact that let's play Ayew because Torres is a bit injured. I didn't want to put Lucas Hernandez instead of Uri. I didn't want to. I don't know. When I signed. You know it. What their faces? Sanchez and Ozil. It kind of just makes the game too easy-ish. Only because I don't know. It's not too easy, but you know it's kind of like really fucking unrealistic. Like some of the transfers I made, you could call unrealistic. They are, but they're more realistic than Sanchez and Ozil are going to fucking Swansea. You know. Like really, realistically, it really is. Oh, by the way, that's the table for the Champions Cup, Champions League in FIFA 19. We drew our first game with and Juventus are topping the table right now. We lost in the what's it called? We lost in the preseason. We're in the round of 16 against Ipswich of the Carabao Cup. The FA Cup hasn't been drawn yet. We won the Community Shield 2-0 against Arsenal, and we are 9th. We are 4 points off Arsenal in the top group stage, as we've won 3, drew 1, and lost 2. Now, that is it. I swear. We'll get into the game. So, again, Eric Lamela going to Swansea again, especially with them relegated, not going to happen. Adon going to Swansea, not going to happen. But like, I don't know, I hope you guys can just see, like, it's more realistic than you know, like them coming to it. I don't know. It's just, seeing him in the Swansea kit was just like ugh. It just didn't make sense to me, so I don't want to do it again. It was cool. It was a cool idea and everything. And if Swansea were able to somehow pull off that in real life, like, then all props to them. But nah. So I'm happy with the new transfers I made and everything like that. So either way, let's jump into the game against Besiktas.
Well, these two teams
the other thing I wanted to mention to you guys was, let me close this so I just remembered I gotta close that so there's not as much glare on my fucking glasses. The other thing I wanted to mention is I am trying OBS to record this rather than XSplit. This is my first time using OBS. So far I'm liking it. XSplit usually uses a lot of my CPU on my laptop and it makes it lag, as I'm sure you guys have noticed in the past couple of videos, at least with FIFA. And a new episode of something that I recorded just the other day, which you guys will see soon, hopefully. It was just really laggy when using XSplit, so I decided to try using OBS before resorting to Last Division. So I'm hoping it's all going well. I've done a few tests. Everything seems fine, and I actually do quite like OBS. I like the look of it. It looks really fucking easy to use, and so far it has been, which is quite good. So far, I've used it for about 5 minutes, and you know it's no more difficult than XSplit is to use. But if I do experience any issues with this, guys, be sure to let me know that you guys think is wrong. I'll try and pick up on them as well during editing. That's where I mostly notice the XSplit stuff, because I like again, to reduce glare on my glasses during the recording, obviously I have my laptop screen down, which means I can't see XSplit or currently OBS when I am recording. So it does take away a little bit of my control. But like, I know I don't know what to do about the glasses thing because I'm looking directly at a monitor, so you guys are going to see whatever I'm looking at. I've tried the camera, my webcam in different angles, but it's not making too much of a difference. So, but yeah, but if OBS doesn't work, I do have a third option, and that's essentially just recording straight without the Elgato game capture software, which again I like using anyway. But it just means I have to use. Again, I can try and figure out a better way to do it, but it's really annoying. The main thing, like again, I'm talking to you guys, so this is gonna be a long ass segment while we're playing. I bought my new Logitech camera, which you guys are on now, and I want to use it. So with the Elgato game capture software, I haven't figured out yet how to delay the camera to match the Elgato software itself on there. Where on OBS and XSplit it's very easy. So if I can figure out a way, then it doesn't make too much of a difference. But right now I haven't. So if I did have to resort to using the Elgato software, I would either not have to have facecam, and I like having facecam for FIFA videos, even though it doesn't make too much of an impact. I just quite like it. It just means I'd have to use my phone to record, which isn't, again, it's not a big issue. But I bought this camera, bought this webcam, so I want to be able to use this webcam, and it's a good webcam, like. So that's that. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to concentrate on the game. Luke Shaw controls it down to Lucas Hernandez. Lucas Hernandez plays it to Tom Carroll. Tom Carroll plays it to Dusan Tadic. Dusan Tadic to Soriano. Cheeky ball roll. No, doesn't work. Soriano with another chance, and he puts it wide. Puts it wide from the new man. Bit of a stumbling block there, to be honest. It was a surprise that we managed to get the second shot away. I don't know, my ball rolls don't seem to be working at all. I may have to swap my controller out. But either way, still 0-0, going into half time any minute now. Tom Carroll's playing it down the wing. Passes it into Tadic. Tadic offloads it to Musonda, who tucks it away into the back of the net in the top left-hand corner. Beautiful play on the essential counter-attack of a counter-attack from Swansea at the Liberty to put us 1-0 up. You know, that feels like such a shame. The Liberty isn't going to be in FIFA 19, but oh well, you know. Roberto cuts it out to Hernandez, to Tom Carroll, to Luke Shaw out on the wing. Putting it back on the inside with Luke Shaw to Tadic, to Ayew. Ayew knocks it through to Soriano. Soriano over to Musonda. Musonda doesn't get to it. To Tom Carroll. Tom Carroll to Ruben Neves. Fernando Torres. Saved by the Beşiktaş keeper. Torres unlucky there. Whipped into the box. And then cleared for a throw. And that is it. We have won our second game in the Champions League against Beşiktaş 1-0. Tough victory. Good game, fairly even. Just, I don't know, good overall performance. Alright guys, so this is the team we are rocking against Tottenham in the next game of the Premier League. Looking pretty good, Obviously got Torres and goal, striker, that's fine. Torres will be fine.
That's good movement forward here.
Torres! Good defending by Davidson Sanchez, that's the one I was like, oh. Header in! Saved by Lloris. Nearly goes out for another corner, but they managed to keep it in.
Fernando Torres.
Musonda! Ooh! Hell of like a 1-2 by Torres and Musonda there. Musonda nearly goes all the way, essentially by himself, but can't quite do it. and hits a post, unfortunately. Paul Lopez does a carry us. Paul Lopez does a carry us. And luckily it doesn't work out how it did with Liverpool and Real Madrid.
He went in well.
Ruben Neves taking on,
Good play.
knocking it through to Tadic. Tadic, Musonda! Musonda tucks it away, scoring both goals now from the game against Besiktas and now in Tottenham as well at Wembley. He's doing a bit better this season than he did last season. I can say that for sure.
The referee, Dusan Tadic, played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Got to be.
Soriano whips it in, and with the finesse shot to the top right hand corner, he manages to tuck it away past Lloris, and that is Soriano's first goal.
Look at what happened earlier. Could the defender have done anything different?
First goal in the Premier League. I don't know if it's his first goal for him, but good work to shrug off the defenders and still get through this before half time, and we go into the break just 2-0 up. Oof. Good opening chance from Tottenham. Good save by Paul Lopez though. In out of a corner.
Corner played in.
And it's out by Musonda. But Tottenham still with it. Still with it. Defending well, defending well. He gets through. And Sergio Roberto manages to get it out, but doesn't clear it far enough. Comes to Moussa Dembele. And really good tackle from, I don't know who that was, but very good tackle indeed. But it's still only out as far as a Tottenham player. Suffering a bit of damage right now. And it's in! Ah, fuck man. Fair enough, I'll give it to them. They had the continuous pressure and they finally got their goal. To be fair, it was deserved. Good goal, 2-1 and to Swansea. Tadic plays it over the top to Ayew. Ayew gets taken out by Lloris. Should that have been a penalty? I don't know. I think Lloris got to the ball, but still it just got taken out completely. Luke Shaw. No, Soriano, get it away. To Canales.
Suddenly they could be on the counter attack.
Neves picks it up. It's Neves. Shoved off the ball, but that is it. That is full time. And we managed to hold on. Unlucky not to be 3-1, to be honest. But either way, we came out and we got 2 goals past the best defensive team in the Premier League, being Tottenham at the time. And come away with 3 points. 3 points closer to the top of the table. So guys, I don't know if you're interested in this, but I did take a job with Italy just now. We're going into the European qualifiers, so the Euros, if you guys don't know. We've got Wales in our group, in Spain, Austria, Switzerland and Scotland as well. Obviously we don't really care. I went with Italy because they're a stacked team, I don't really care, and you know, it's pretty good just to be able to sim most of them. I don't know, it's just like to throw in as a sim to do. So we're not going to see the Euros because the Euros until 2020. This only goes as far as 2019. But if we do qualify and you guys want to see it as like an add-on thing, I could add it on to the end of this career mode. Sim through another season up until the Euros. We can go from there. But yeah, it's an option. Okay guys, so this is the squad we're rocking against Burnley. A little bit of a weakened side, only just to give a few other players a chance. We got Conte, Canales, Lamela, who's back from injury, playing on the left with Musonda. I was contemplating keeping Musonda out and playing Soriano, but Musonda scored 2 goals in 2 games, and I felt like I had to keep him in. We've got Tom Carroll, Emre Can, Olsen, Mawson, Twinzebe, and Roberto with Paul Lopez. Actually, on top of that, let's even give Fabianski a game. I decided to give Conte a game because why not? He's going up, he's progressing. And by the end of the season, after training, he could be better than Torres. That'd be pretty sick to see, wouldn't it?
Attacking well here.
Emre Can! I don't know how that ended up in the back of the net. But it started with Lamela, and that's what impact he can bring now that he's back. Runs down the wing, clears it, and then passes to Conti. Conti gives an off skew, a skew cross. Somehow goes to the very back of the box and ends up in Masonda. Masonda passes it through to Emre Can, and it goes through. And really, that's unlucky from Burnley, but I guess they should have just defended slightly tighter. But it's 1-0 to Swansea.
Now this is an interesting attack.
And that's a goal. That's a goal for Burnley.
Well, this is
Poor defending. I'll back in a minute. It was poor defending.
Emre Can. It's looking good, this move.
Ayew! Oh! Heads it just wide. Oh, come on.
An injection of fresh enthusiasm from the bench.
Musonda. Tadic. Ayew. It's dispossessed again.
A chance now at a crucial time in the match to counter-attack. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. And the header.
Yeah, Fabianski, one more attack. Nope, that's it. That is it. Good last counter attack from Burnley. Just didn't amount to anything, unfortunately. And I think we definitely deserve more out of that game, but unfortunately we just couldn't tuck away our chances. We didn't really have that many. It felt like a lot more. But either way, a draw isn't a loss, so it's better than nothing. But either way,
Tottenham
still
Hotspur
disappointing.
2, Chelsea 2, Everton 1 points. In fourth, rising up the table, are Tottenham Hotspur with 16 points.
Okay, guys. So looking at our next game is Juventus. Oh, we're not going to play it this episode, but we do have a Juventus next episode. And honestly, we kind of have the chance to knock out Juventus. Well, let's not knock them out completely. There's still 4 games left to play. Don't get me wrong. But if we win this and Krasnodar beat Beşiktaş, then we both go top. We could both go obviously top with 7 points. And then, you know, that means Juventus are 4 points out of progressing. Like I said, there's still 4 games left, or 3 games left if we win this, and we may not win. But, you know, it's pretty close for Juventus. But we'll have to see what happens to that next episode. So that's where I'm going to leave it for today, guys. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 22. Again, I hope you guys are okay with the changes that I've made. I hope you guys are okay with it in general, to be honest. Fingers crossed everything goes well from now and we can continue knocking out. As a kind of like, I guess, insinuate, if you guys haven't been able to tell, the schedule for the channel currently is 7 days a week. It's the first time I've been uploading 7 days a week ever, I think, maybe. But we've done it for 2 weeks in a row, and we're going to keep doing it. So it is Monday, Wednesday, Friday is Vampire, Tuesday, Thursdays is Spider-Man Shattered Dimension, and Saturday and Sunday is FIFA 18 Career Mode. Now, I believe Vampire, I can tell you guys right now, right this second, that Vampire is due to finish on the 13th of July, and Spider-Man is due to finish on the 19th. Career Mode will become daily on the 16th of July. After that, after those 2 series are done, and then after those 2 series are done, I have other stuff planned. So, yeah. Yeah, other than that, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye.